As an artist, I had a hard time to draw something on drawing board, although it is a very important skill, especially for effectively explaining some concepts in my mind. Adobe Illustrator is one of the best drawing software to draw, and I will create a series of step-by-step tutorial videos for absolute beginners, especially for a non-artist. Please stay tuned. This is my first tutorial video to draw a cube. To install the Illustrator, you may want to find my other video to download and install. First of all, I will show you a suggested workspace setup and briefly explain basic drawing principles and tools, and then show you how to draw a cube including some useful hotkeys and tips. When you launch the Illustrator, the first thing that you can see is the document size selection page. You can see a few different options, but I will start with the letter size for the demonstration purpose. When you double-click letter size icon, you can see the blank drawing board in the center. You can see the menu on top, and toolbars on the left, and property change windows on the right. To set up a simple workspace, I recommend a few things. First, go to a window menu, Workspace, select Essential, and this will set up an essential workspace. Second, go to the window menu, Toolbars, select Basic, and then rearrange the toolbars. Go to the window menu again, turn on Color menu, and adjust the window position. Lastly, you can go to the View menu and turn on the Smart Guides to align the multiple objects easily. Now, you're ready to draw a cube. Basically, Adobe Illustrator draws an object using anchor points and lines. I will explain this over a rectangle object. Find a rectangle tool in the toolbars. If you cannot find this, you can hold the left mouse button for a second. You can find it. In order to draw the rectangle, you can move your mouse cursor and hold the left mouse button and drag to control the size. Once you're ready, at each corner, you can find 4 anchor points, and between the anchor points, you see the 4 lines. The 4 lines make the closed loop to have the rectangle. The object can be changed by controlling the anchor points and lines. To control the individual and multiple points and lines, you need to use the Direct Selection tool. For example, you can click one anchor point and drag to change the shape. You can use the hotkey, Ctrl-Z, you can undo. If you want to select the multiple anchor points, you can hold the left mouse button and drag to select the points that you want, or hold the Control key and select as many as you need. Then, you can move them for your need. You can also select a line or multiple lines and move. My point here is that each object can be drawn using anchor points and lines. Using this drawing principle, let's draw a cube. I need to start with a square. To draw the square, I will hold a Shift key to have a square. Next, I will going to duplicate the square to have it on top. I use Selection tool and then hold Alt key during the movement. When you hold the Alt key, you can see the mouse pointer icon change. In addition, you can hold the Shift key to move the object straight up and down or left and right, which I will need soon. I'm holding both Alt and Shift together and duplicate the square. I will reshape the top square to a trapezoid. I will select only 2 top anchor points and move them right. Next, I will duplicate the trapezoid and move it down. Again, I will hold Alt and Shift keys together and select the trapezoid and drag it down. Now, you have a nice little cube. You will color each face to show 3D looking object. I will use a normal red color for the front square. Select the front square and change the color in the color panel. Now you can use the brighter red color on top and darker red color on the right. So you successfully finished the cube. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.